Hey everybody, welcome back. This week what we're going to do is talk about mobile and temporary cooking operations. More specifically, we're going to talk about mobile food trucks and trailers. This is a phenomenon that has taken off over the last 10 years. However, national codes and standards have lagged behind, leaving us as fire code officials in a tough spot, trying to decide how we're going to best protect our communities with very little background information. What we have now, as of the 2017 edition of NFPA 96, is a standard that we can independently adopt to meet this shortcoming. So I hope that you will enjoy this week, and please continue to pose your questions and suggestions for future topics. Thank you so much.
Hospital officials have just confirmed 42-year-old Olga Goldamez and 17-year-old Jalen Landaveri are at Temple's burn unit in critical condition. According to police, they are mother and daughter. The two were inside the truck at the time when something went terribly wrong. By all accounts, it was a quick and violent blast caught on tape.
I heard the boom first, and then the fire just came out of nowhere.
And hours later, we caught up with LaToya Page, just released from the hospital.
I had first-degree burn on my whole left side.
Eyewitness News was there when Page and 11 others, according to police, were rushed to the hospital Tuesday evening after this food truck exploded at 3rd and Wyoming.
I was walking by, and the truck just blew up, and I just saw the fire, and the fire just hit me, and I started running.
Startled and stunned, eyewitnesses say the explosion sent parts of the truck and a propane tank flying across the street, burning a passing car, and starting a minor fire.
That pole over there caught on fire all the way up to the top.
The whole house shook like an earthquake.
I was walking, and I literally missed a step 1 foot to another. I mean, it rocked me.
It appears preliminarily that the cause of this explosion was a propane tank.
We're told a mother and daughter were working inside the truck at the time, and they were severely burned in this incident, still under investigation.
This lunch truck actually has 2 similar propane tanks in the rear of the truck. One of them is still intact. The other one exploded.
This incident was not the first time that a food truck had exploded in public, but it was different in one key way. It was caught on video by a nearby surveillance camera. The shocking video quickly spread across the internet, and media outlets across the country began asking the same questions. Are food trucks safe? And could this happen here? This 2014 incident made food truck fire safety impossible to ignore. It made everyone more concerned because they could see on video just how damaging an event like this can be. Shortly after the event, the International Fire Marshals Association convened a task force to put together a proposal for a new chapter of NFPA 96. Specifically addressing food truck fire safety. The 2017 edition of NFPA 96 now addresses the minimum fire safety requirements for mobile and temporary cooking in new Annex Chapter B. The purpose of placing the language in a normative annex was to allow for the jurisdictions who do not currently adopt or enforce NFPA 96 to adopt solely this normative annex. This works perfectly for us that have the international codes adopted. Food trucks are gaining popularity all over the country, from festivals to workday lunches, and it's no surprise why. These mobile food trucks and trailers are creating delicious foods from some very prominent chefs within the industry. Until fairly recently, there were no NFPA codes with regards to food truck fire safety. At the time of the 2014 food truck explosion, which was shown earlier, there were no national standards that specifically addressed food trucks. As a result, every city was just doing what they thought was best. Some even said that they were not a problem. But there are a lot of incidents out there. Most just don't make the evening news. How does this new edition of NFPA 96, Annex B, help us as fire code officials? Well, now we actually have an established standard for mobile and temporary cooking operations, specifically in the area of ventilation, suppression, fuel gas, electrical, appliances, and maintenance of overall systems. So, overall, this is exciting to have a tangible document. I hope that you'll all take a look at Annex B of NFPA 96, the 2017 edition. I'm also going to attach this in a PDF for you to the email that I send out. So hopefully that's helpful. Hope you all have a great week, and thank you for being with me